In this case, we already had a population that was laid out manually in Maine, to wit, this population of people. We added a population of homes because we had set this setting within Maine to set a random layout type. That applied not only to the people, but to the homes there. So it kind of automatically carries over to homes. Is that okay? Yeah. So that's a simple matter of sort of, when you specify it that way, random, it will carry over to both. Okay? Now, suppose you wanted a different layout algorithm, a different layout mechanism for those two populations. How would you do that? How would you implement that? How would you go about achieving that? Two mains is outside of my experience. But I mean, you can have two mains, but any one experiment runs for a single main. So that's not going to help you for this task. It might help you if you want two different versions of the model you switch between to see the effect. But so how else would you do it? You could possibly, I mean, there's the multi-level thing, but there's a simpler way, which is each population could have its own layout. Remember, each population, I mean, we're doing this through Maine, setting the random layout right now as a convenience. But if you want each population to have its own layout, you could go to each population in turn, and you could say initial location plus place it at the specified point. And remember we did that before with setting it by uniformly distributed? Yes.
So if under main I say random.
Yes.
And for out of three populations, for one I give an initial location that
yes.
is specified.
Yes.
Would it override?
It will override it. Yeah. Yeah. I'm almost positive about that. I'm virtually certain about that. But yes, because you notice it says at the agent animation location or in the specified point, and I'm pretty sure this takes precedence. Okay. Who else needs help? Okay. Great. Okay, you can tell it to go at a certain node of I think it's essentially a markup. So with DES modeling, I think you can situate it at certain positions within that markup that have a certain name. So for example, if you have a lounge area of a building, or you had a doctor's lounge, or you had a lobby area or a waiting area for patients, you can tell them to start in that location.
And what's the node? Is that in
The discrete event markup is, I believe, where that is. Is that correct, Anatoly? The node here, in the node, that's with respect to the discrete event markup?
That applies to everything.
Yeah, okay.
You can have that markup.
You could have the markup you could use it with agent-based and have the agents like trucks go along a road as delineated by the markup. It's very commonly used in DES, but not limited to it. Yeah. Okay. Very commonly used by the process-centric modeling, but we've had students who use similar things for simulating movement of traffic along certain routes or whatever. Okay. Great. So are people comfortable where we're at? We have a population of homes and population of people. Are we okay? Okay, great. So I'm going to